And we're going to see whether, basically, what is this worth? This right here, just the Gohan stuff. And once we get the price of this, if we subtract that from $70, is this base going to be worth the difference? Okay, that's the question, all right? Let's now move on to this Gohan Z Fighters thing. So, I've discovered new information regarding this figure that I was not aware of at the time when I made my post, you know, talking about it for the first time. When I discovered it, I posted about it, okay? So, let's look at this. This is on Amazon, $70. It says it will be released on February 19th, 2027. Okay, so that's like, dude, like a while from now. Okay, very far away. Anyways, Tamashii Nation's Dragon Ball Z Son Gohan Z Fighters Limited Edition Z Fighters Group Base Version A. Let's see how it looks. I think, like, you know, it's not garbage, but it's definitely not, it's still not as artistic as these figures should be. It's, of course, a bit better than what they usually make, in a sense, I guess. It's definitely better than the Gohan who surpassed Goku or whatever. That one looks like complete and utter trash. At least in the, like, the neutral or whatever expression looks like complete garbage. But this looks, you know, I guess acceptable if the price was a lot lower. So you've got that right there. It does have those ugly hips, but they are like... they seem to be slightly more seamless than Games Begin, I think. Because his legs are pretty close together, but they're not like sticking out like 25 feet or something, you know what I mean, dude? So there's that, okay. Same image, I guess, basically, but with a background or whatever, instead of the plain white background, you know, dirt, sand, or whatever. Then you've got this. I think this looks kind of cool, to be honest. I do kind of like how this looks, but keep in mind, though, remember with Bandai, the actual product that you get, the actual figure you get, will probably not look as good as these images, okay? So keep that in mind. So I already think this looks like, you know, not like the best it should be. So expect the actual product they release and like deliver to your house or whatever to not look this good, okay? However good you think this looks, expect the actual figure to look not as good as this, okay? This is probably better than what you're gonna actually get. Horrible to see that garbage. Anyways, you've got that, okay? And I mean, it's weird, dude, because like with Storm Arena, I feel like the promotional images actually look like what you get. Like the Storm Arena, like let's say Ryu, for example. I have the Ryu figure, and it does look like this. You know, it's not like these look incredible and then the figure looks generic or something. Like the Storm Arena promotional images, at least from what I can remember and I've seen, like the figures you get actually look like these images, okay? So horrible. Bandai needs to step their game up and stop doing this nonsense where these look better than what you get. Stop cheaping out because you're charging disgusting prices. Deliver on these images, dude. You can't be charging disgusting prices and also sending people trash that doesn't look as good as what you advertise. Like, just ridiculous. Anyways, got this, okay. Hair going up in the air there. Okay, cool. And then let's see this here. I think this is a better happy expression than Bandai usually makes. It looks better than the SDCC 2024 Goku, that's for sure. That one is just abominable. So this looks, I think, pretty solid, you know, pretty solid. You got this right here, and then there are some more images. Let's see. So you got this kicking one right here, okay. Then you've got this showing the accessories with the figure or whatever. I'm going to talk about what exactly you're getting with this in a moment. And then you've got this right here with, I assume that is Earth's Strongest Man Krillin right there. Okay. Not sure what this is based on. Like, is this based on a specific moment or something? Or did they just pose him like this? I'm not sure. And then you've got this with Proud Namekian Piccolo, the kind-hearted Saiyan Goku, and this Gohan. Okay. I'd assume this is based on like when there were getting ready to train for the androids or whatever, or training for the androids, that kind of time period. I assume that's what this is. Okay, so now the new information I have now discovered. Notice it says group base version A, right? So apparently this figure, and it says limited edition. Apparently this figure includes some like display base kind of thing. So if you go to Tamashii Web over here, right, it mentions, if you scroll down, so if, all right, so these images have like, you know, descriptions or whatever. So that one says Son Gohan joins SH Figuarts in a Z Fighters edition with the latest movable structure. Okay, this one, yeah, spiky hair. Okay, this one smiling. Let me like zoom in. Actually, it might be difficult to see the words or whatever. Okay, so new structures in his chest, shoulders, waist, knees, and other places. Okay, I don't know why they're so obsessed with this movable shoulder nonsense. Japan patent pending. Are you still trying to get a patent? I can't. Your patent is still pending for this thing. Didn't you release like Games Begin Goku like last year or something, dude? Like why is your patent still pending? And why are they trying to patent this? Like they don't usually talk about, you know, patents pending or whatever. Like they think this is like the greatest thing ever. They're like, oh, we gotta patent this. Like, dude, it's just like, okay, relax, you know, relax. Then we've got this right here. Okay, you got this, same thing, I guess. Yeah, same, yeah. And then now this is the interesting part. Oh, not this yet. Yeah, you got that. And then you have this. Okay, so it says here, this first limited edition of SH Figuarts Son Gohan Z Fighters comes with the Z Fighters Group Base version A. The base will not be included in re-release versions. The picture is a silhouette of the design under development. And then this says, combine this with the Z Fighters Group Base version B and Z Fighters Group Base version C that will be included with future products to complete a large Z Fighters Group Base! Exclamation mark, Group Base! Group Base B and C are also set contents. The picture is a silhouette of the design under development. Okay, so it includes this base thing. So it is not as much of a scam as I originally thought. I thought you were just getting this stuff right here for $70, dude. I was like, you can't be serious. But apparently it includes this base thing right here. Okay, now this is ridiculous because Bandai has now reached such a low point that they are having you pre-order silhouettes. Okay, you're not pre-ordering figures anymore. You're not pre-ordering accessories anymore. You're now pre-ordering silhouettes, dude. Why would you put this up for pre-order when it's still a flipping silhouette? Why would you not make a prototype or whatever first and then release the pre-orders? Why would you want people to pre-order a silhouette? I don't understand who's running Bandai's like marketing team, the pricing department, dude. Like all these people need to be either need to all just like completely revamp their whole business process, or they should be replaced. Just replace them all right now. Replace them all right now. We need a new marketing team, a new design team. We need new artists to make the figures not look like generic garbage. And we need a new whatever base design, whatever. Marketing, pricing, all that stuff, okay? I don't understand this. And it's not like it's cheap. If this was like, you know, I don't know, $50 max. But even then, that's still too much. But you get my point. Bandai wants you to give them $70, right? $70. When you have no idea what this thing is going to look like. No idea. It's literally a silhouette. Why would you do this? They want you to give them $70 to pre-order a silhouette. And I mean, thankfully, of course, this is up on Amazon. I've seen it in other places and stuff like that, where theoretically, if they deliver this thing to you and it looks like preschool art class garbage and you're like, this is trash, I'm not paying $70 for this, you can get your money back, send it back, return it, whatever, I would assume. Okay. But it says 30-day refund or replacement. Okay. So if you get this thing, if you pre-order this thing from them and you get some preschool art class looking nonsense and you're like, this is not worth $70, get this trash out of my house, send it back to Amazon, get your money back. If it was premium scam dye, that would be absolutely, utterly disgusting because their return policy is horrible. Okay. So I don't know what this is going to look like. I don't really care about this kind of stuff. I don't care about, you know, dioramas and, you know, that display base or whatever. I don't care about that stuff. I just care about the actual figure. So it does say here, the base will not be included in re-release versions. Okay. And I don't care about this base. So as far as I'm concerned personally, I'll probably wait to see what the re-release versions will be. Like, will they release, you know, a $38 version of this without the base in the future? If that's the case, I might be interested in that. Okay. But $70 when I don't care about this base, I don't care about this silhouette, I don't care what it ends up looking like. I don't care if it ends up looking like, you know, just amazing art. I don't care. I don't care about this stuff. I just want the figure. Okay. I don't care about this base nonsense. I really just don't. Some people like that stuff. They like to display the figures on a base or diorama, whatever. Okay. If you do, that's you. I don't care about it. I don't care about spending $70 just to get this. I just don't care about it. Okay. So we're going to do another scamculation number 2. And we're going to see whether basically what is this worth? This right here, just the Gohan stuff. And once we get the price of this, if we subtract that from $70, is this base going to be worth the difference? Okay, that's the question. All right. So let's get started on this. For Gohan, we're going to use Ryu as, well, I mean, Gohan's smaller than Ryu. So let's say, so Sagat is $34.99, Ryu's $29.99, right? That is what, a $5 difference, right? I believe so. Let me get the Scamculator. I believe that's a $5 difference because I mean, this is basically 30, this is 35. Yes, it has to be. All right. But still, I'm paranoid. $34.99 minus $29.99. $5 difference. Okay. So Sagat is $5 more than Ryu. So let's say a smaller character like Gohan, let's say he's $5 less than Ryu. Okay. So $29.99 minus 5, $24.99. Okay. Let's say Gohan's base price is $24.99, including the equivalent stuff to what Ryu has right here. Okay. So let's put that now. Gohan base price $24.99. Okay. $24.99. Now, Ryu has 2 head sculpts, an effect piece, a stand. Oh, an effect piece, a stand for the effect piece, a stand for the figure, and 4 hands. All right. So let's see Gohan here. Gohan has one. Let's say he has, let's say 2 head sculpts because we have this here. We have this, and then we have 3 face sculpts. Let's combine these or something, right, to be like another head sculpt. So that's one head sculpt here, 1 head sculpt here, 2 extra face sculpts. Okay, Gohan has 2 extra face sculpts, 2 extra face sculpts. Okay, and then Ryu has what, 4 hands, right? Ryu has 4 hands. Okay. And Gohan has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hands. So Gohan has 4 extra hands. Okay. Let me double check. Ryu, 4 hands. Gohan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hands. So 4 extra hands. So 2 extra face sculpts. According to my notes here, it is what, $2 per face sculpt, right? Yeah, $2 per face sculpt. Okay, so 2 by $2. 2 by $2 equals $4. Oh, but he's also missing stuff. That's true. 4 extra hands. It's $1 per hand. His hands are small hands. It's not like raccoon hands. $1 per hand. Okay. 4 extra hands, so that's $4. All right. 4 by $1. That is $4. Okay. $4. Now he's missing, he has no effect piece. No effect piece. No stand for the effect piece. No stand for the figure. Okay. And is he missing anything else? No effect piece, no stand for the effect piece, no stand for the figure. Just those 3 things. All right. And according to my notes here, I have, how much is a effect piece worth? I think it's like $5 to $20 is what I had as the range. Yeah, so let's say no effect piece minus $5. Okay. Minus $5. No stand for the effect piece. How much is a stand? $2. Okay. No stand for the effect piece minus $2. Okay. Equals minus $2. No stand for the figure also equals minus $2. Okay. Minus $2. Okay. So let's now do the math. $24.99. $24.99 plus $4 for the 2 extra face sculpts. Yeah, plus $4. And then plus $4 for the 4 extra hands. Okay, plus $4 again. And then he has no effect piece. So we're currently at, let's see, we're currently, so $24.99 plus 4 plus 4. We're currently at $32.99. Now, minus $5 no effect piece. Okay, minus $5, $27.99. Minus $2 no stand for the effect piece. Minus $2. And then minus $2 no stand for the figure. Let's see, minus $2, $23.99. Okay, so this Gohan figure is worth $23.99. $23.99. Okay, let me just take a note here in my Scamculator. Well, scam notes here. $23.99 is what this Gohan. This is worth $23.99. Okay, so if we subtract that from $70, let's get this now. 70 minus $23.99. $46.01. So is this silhouette, is this stand gonna be worth $46.01? I doubt it. I doubt it. But we'll have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see. Okay. All right, now I want to go over some premium Scam Die exclusives that I would like to see get affordable bootlegs. Okay,